Salutations! As you can tell by the name, title, something of this video, it's not a cover song, but you will get a cover song after I record this because I was looking on the interwebs, aka YouTube, and I saw that I just hit 40 subscribers. I'm like, yay! To you, that might not be a lot, but to me, it's a lot because it means a lot of people want, well, 40 people want to see this face. They want to hear me sing. What is that popped up on my phone? They want to hear me sing, and yeah, that really means a lot to me because I thought I was crappy, but apparently not. But this is a story time requested by my good friend Kat. I hope you enjoy it, and don't judge me. This video might be a little long because it takes me forever to tell stories, just a heads up. But this story is about the time that I spilled my snow cone all over Attila's merch table at my very first Warped Tour. So, background of me and concerts. My mom is really into different kinds of genre of music. You may or may not know this if you know me personally. I'm half black and half Mexican. My mom's Mexican, my dad's black. And I lived with my mom like a good part of my life, and she would listen to like country, shout out to George Strait, rock, Tejano, R&B, hip hop, like all this other stuff. But mostly when I grew up, I was listening to like classic rock, death metal, all kind of stuff that my mom would listen to. So I was like really into that because I thought it was really cool, and it sounded like a lot different than most of the other stuff that she would listen to. And as I said in my intro, she used to play me Iron Maiden when I was in the womb, and that's her favorite band in IE because she played them a lot. They became my favorite band. So growing up, I used to watch a lot of MTV and stuff like that, and I would see like all these different bands on like the TV, and I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome. Like, I would see Blink and Green Day and like all these other stuff, and I would go crazy, and I'm like, I want to go see them. And Mom would be like, no, you're too young, because she didn't want me getting in the mosh pits, getting hurt, and then like her being the adult, she couldn't come with me because, you know, she had work, which really sucked. But then after a while, I started living with my dad, and I would ask him, and he would be like, nah, because he doesn't really listen to rock. He's more of a hip-hop kind of guy, and he didn't want me getting hurt in the mosh pits either. And he's like, why do you listen to that anyway? And I'm like, why don't you? And then I thought I would be able to go because, like, I would ask him, can I go to, like, see rappers or R&B artists when they came to town? He was like, no, you're not old enough. And I was like, I'm just not going to concerts. So 2014 was the first year I ever went to a concert. It was with my best friend. She got me the ticket for Christmas. Shout out to Jasmine. I love you. We went to see Bring Me the Horizon and Of Mice and Men on the American Dream Tour. We skipped half a day of school because of it. We went to school 10 hours a day, which was like 7:30 to 5, so like we skipped halfway because we didn't want to hit the traffic and then like end up late at the venue. So we went to her house, played a couple board games, and then went to the concert. We're such rebels, but we had a good time. I caught Bring Me the Horizon's drumstick, which was really awesome. But yeah, after that, we were looking forward to Warped Tour because this is both of ours very first Warped Tour together, and I couldn't go to Warped Tour any year because my parents always came up with an excuse. My parents aren't together, but I would always ask one of them each summer after I asked the other, and they would always tell me no. Like, I remember seeing concerts, commercials for Warped Tour, and I'd be like, I want to go to that, I want to go. I was like, Mama, can I go, can I go, can I go? And she'd be like, nah. And I'm like, but Mama, she's like, it's hot outside. I don't want you getting hurt. I don't want you getting kidnapped. You're too young. And then my dad would be like, what's Warped Tour? And I'd be like, you don't know what that is? I would explain it to him, and he would be like, no, you're gonna get hurt, and all this other stuff, and I would be sad, because, like, some of my favorite bands would come through, like Sum 41 and Yellow Card, All Time Low. Like, one time MGK was on there, and he's my favorite rapper, and I was really hurt, because I couldn't go see him. It's okay, and, like, Good Charlotte and stuff like that, and my parents would be like, no! So, finally, this is the one time they said, well, my dad said yes, I guess, because I graduated high school. Warped Tour in 2014 was 3 days after my 19th birthday, and the same week in which I graduated high school on June 8th. My birthday was 2 days after that, which is June 10th, and then 3 days later was Warped Tour. Yeah, it started off here in Houston, and I was really excited, and so was my best friend. We only had like 3 bands we were really into that we wanted to see. One of them being Issues, and the other one Motionless in White, and I forgot the other one, but it was more than just them too. I still have the sheet for it. I don't feel like rummaging through my drawers to find it, but it was awesome. We didn't know what to expect. We were like, oh, Warped Tour! Oh my god, we're here! Like, we dyed our hair for it. Well, she dyed her nice, luxurious Brazilian weave. I dyed the ends of my hair. I'm no longer gonna dye my own hair. I'm going to professionals after that. But we were really excited because we finally got an opportunity to go to Warped Tour, and we didn't know what to expect. We know it gets really hot in Houston because of the humidity in the summer, and we were like, we're not gonna die. We thought. So we were walking around trying to get as much merch as we can and seeing all these bands, and we were going crazy, and like, cause when we first walked in, we met Ty from Issues when he was in Issues, and I was like, oh my god, we just walked into Warped Tour and we met Ty! Oh! It was awesome! We got selfies and autographs, and I was like, ah! So we were walking around. Eventually it got really, really hot after being there for a couple of hours, and I was looking for Attila's tent because I found a Stay Sick tent, and I was like, where's Attila's tent? Because I want something from Attila. But it was hot, so we got a snow cone. And I was like, yay, snow cone's gonna cool me down. So we were walking around, and if you ever been to Warped Tour, you know how, like, the snow cones are. They're like, whoosh, all this fucking ice and all this juice. So I was sitting here, like, nibbling on it, like, because I didn't want to use the spoon, because I didn't want to waste any ice, because if the ice would have fell, I would have cried and be like, I'm gonna die of heat stroke, thanks Houston. But we eventually found Attila's merch tent, and I was like, yes, this is awesome. And I was trying to see, like, when the boys were gonna have a signing, because I fucking love Attila. And I was like, I'm gonna meet Franz, because I already got the ticket to meet him. And I was like, yes, I'm gonna meet Franz, but I still want to meet the rest of Attila. So we got there. I was looking at the merch they had, like, the shirts. And on the table, they had, like, the booty shorts that said About That Life on the back, and then like they had the CD About That Life, and I think that was it, or they had some wristbands. I can't really remember, but I know the shorts and the CD were there on this nice black cloth on the table, and I was looking at the shirts, and I was like, I don't want a shirt because I got enough shirts, so let me get some shorts because those shorts look nice. So I ended up getting the shorts to say About That Life on them. So I put my snow cone on the table, and I was pulling out my wallet so I could pay the nice merch man, and I accidentally knocked over. I'm a very clumsy person. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. I'm very clumsy and forgetful, and it's hilarious sometimes, and other times it embarrasses me and it makes me want to go under a rock and live forever under a rock drinking nothing but like Sprite and stuff like that. So I knocked over my snow cone and it spilled all over the table. It almost got on the shorts. It got all over the CDs they had. And I was like, oh my god. So I hurried up, picked up my snow cone. What was left of my snow cone? It wasn't really that much of a snow cone after that. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Like, I was freaking the fuck out because I was like, this is the first day of Warped Tour. I don't want to ruin any of the merch they have because that would be crappy. And then I was like, I don't want this guy to hate me and like remember my face and be like, that's the girl that spilled her snow cone all over the merch. And then I'll be like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. So I was like apologizing. I was jumping up and down. I was like waving my hands like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And he's like, it's cool. I was like, is it really? But you could tell he was like really annoyed with me and he had like this pissed off face on. I'm like, I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. Like they almost got on the shorts that were on display and I was like, those would have been useless. I guess if it got snow cones all over it. So like I got my snow cone and I had my wallet in my hand. So I was like holding it. I was like freaking out. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And he got his arm, and he just, like, swiped all of it off. But, like, the the black cloth was all dirty with snow cone juice. And there was people behind me in line to buy Attila merch, and they were just looking at me like, did that just happen? He was like, I'm sorry. So, like, I gave the guy the money to pay for the shorts, and I got the shorts. And, like, me and my best friend just ran off. And I was like, I'm so embarrassed. me to do it. And I feel like he told Attila that I did. I bet when they came to the tent, he was like, yo, there was some kid here, and she spilled her snow cone all over the merch, guys. Oh, God, I hate these kids. I didn't mean to. It was my first Warped Tour, and I'm just a clumsy person, and I'm really sorry. And sometimes it just eats me alive that I did that. Like, no joke. And as I stare at my Attila poster, I'm just like, I spilled my snow cone all over you guys' merch table. I'm so sorry. Like, oh, that's so terrible. That was my story of how I spilled my snow cone all over Attila's merch table. And I'm sorry that was really, really long, I guess. I guess it was like 10 minutes or so. But I have here like a background story, I guess. Every good story has a background story. But thank you everyone that has subscribed to my channel. Thanks for 40 subscribers. It is really nice. I think if I had 50 subscribers, then I'm going to tell another story. So if you want more stories about me being an embarrassing cup of spinach, then share my videos, my cover videos, because that's mostly what I care about. Subscribe, give a big thumbs up, like it, and damn, don't get arrested, and don't spill your snow cones all over merch tables. Please don't.